Today I'm going to be showing you some of my favourite Instagram reels that I send my friends.
But some approach it with trademark Irish humour.
I'm all in favour of same-sex marriage because I've been having same sex with the wife for the last 30 years.
One thing about Irish people is that they are just funny, but it's not like your typical comedy funny. It's a different type of funny. I think it's just the fact that like they're all so sarcastic. You just know his wife with sat controller in hand with him pausing to tell you as he walks into the house met with the words really. Well, do you want to know something? At least he's admitting to also not cheating on his wife. I know a lot of Irish men do, so fingers crossed his wife doesn't have to worry about that.
That's because of what? I might catch something off her because she goes round sleeping with other people. No, don't! Who? Me? No, I'm not you.
I miss Jeremy Kyle, like I'm so sorry, I miss it. And if you don't know what Jeremy Kyle is, it's basically the British version of Jerry Springer. Now I'm pretty sure Jerry Springer was a bit more wild. It was in the States and in like the 1990s and early 2000s. Jeremy Kyle was basically the UK version. Why did the show end in the first place? I'm pretty sure one of the contestants took their lives and they had to do a big investigation and inquest, and then in the end they ended up cancelling the show. Which obviously I understand because they did kind of exploit people. But then as well, like I just love the drama. Yo, Granny was ready to start swinging. Granny was ready to smash his head in with that walking stick. Granny was ready to have him being sat in ICU. Oh! It literally snatched her wig. What did you do to that monkey for it to literally snatch your wig? And why would you wear a wig around a monkey? How did he know? That's what I'm thinking. Like, I literally didn't even know she was wearing a wig until he snatched it. I would not have been able to tell that that was a wig. Why did he know she was wearing a wig? Why would he do that? Have you not seen the videos of the monkeys? Them monkeys are absolutely insane. I've seen videos of them going into people's handbags and stealing stuff out of it. I've seen them chasing people and throwing poo at people. Then yet again, how did he know that she was wearing a wig? She like adjusted in front of him and like kind of freak him out. Okay, so this is something I want to talk about, and it's got to do with these churches. Is that like the Holy Spirit taking over her body? I've seen so many videos online and it's always American and African churches where the people basically act like they're being possessed. Like they'll be listening to like Christian music but it's got like a real sick beat to it and it's like the Holy Spirit takes over their body. I used to go to church quite a lot whenever I was younger. My church was just filled with old people and we'd sing the same boring hymns, hence why I don't go anymore. However, if my church was like that, I probably would still go. That actually seems like quite a fun place to be.
Oh, sorry.
All I'm gonna say is that woman is fake. I'm sorry, but if you see a girl dancing and spinning around, why would you walk towards them? Now, who the hell sees someone doing that and thinks I'm gonna walk right past them within striking distance? Some people just confound logic. I mean, put it this way, some people are just fake. Like, I'm so sorry, if you see someone doing a big spin, why would you walk by them? Or at least wait for them to stop the spin. It's as if she thinks that she wasn't gonna get hit in the face, which by the way happened in the end. That's been the most Scottish story I've heard in a while. See, Scottish people, they terrify me, especially the women. But I love their accents. I really do like it as well when they argue with each other.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry? Is that how you do it? Sorry? That's not a Scottish accent. I really should stop doing that. How amazing is she? She's brilliant. Bam. I mean, I agree with the commentator. Did you see the way she was spinning? If she spun any quicker, she'd float up to Mars.
Okay, Grandma. Let me see what you got, Grandma. Do it again, Grandma. Come on. I'll take that.
Come on, get.
Let me see it.
Come on, get.
Light it up.
Come on.
Where would you even get a modded walking stick like that? What has she witnessed or who is she on the run from? What side quest did she do to receive that exotic melee weapon? To be honest, I don't blame her. Being an older woman like yourself, you need to protect yourself. That kind of makes sense as to why you'd have an electrical walking stick. But this way, if someone tries to rob you, just hit them with the walking stick and electrocute them. Then yet again, what has she witnessed for her to buy that? Who is she on the run from? Okay, so that is literally her. Like, that's that creepy man from Star Wars. That's basically her. If you try to rob her or get onto her bad side, you're gonna get electrocuted. Oh. Okay, so that's either a really good sign or a really bad sign. Granny was either letting you know that she's still there or she was saying you better shut the hell up. I knew it. What did you know? Tell us, because I want to know what you know, because you're saying you knew it, but what did you know? Everybody in unison. Oh. I'm trying to figure out if their shop had light going off or by her singing, and I mean that in a good way or bad way. Oh. It's just the fact that the person in the background appears and then the lights go off. It's as if she's still with them. Oh! Yet again, know what I'm talking about the churches. You know how I mentioned the church videos and that woman swinging her head around? That's also what I'm talking about. What was the reason for him flashing his big belly at us? I don't see a message in the Bible that requires that to happen. That's what I'm saying. You know, what overtakes our body? Is it the Holy Spirit? Is it the devil? What is going on with these people in these churches? The way he sat back like, yeah, I did that. He's probably thinking in his head, you know, how can I make up an excuse for doing that? Then yet again, I want to know why he done it. Is that like a regular thing at his church? I feel horrible for him, but in that situation, is he the issue or is the table the issue? Some tables are weak out there, you know, I could sit on it, I'm very, very skinny, and it'll snap. You know, so is the issue actually the table and not him? How do you recover from this? You don't recover from it, that's the point. You'll have to start an investigation. Try to figure out, is the issue the table or yourself? And you darn would hope it would be the table and not you.
Is that a place and a point for them to raise that? Or is it a done deal by the time Trevor Manuel...
It's actually an opportunity for members of parliament to actually digest
assassination attempt
and go through the documentation that is going to be presented to the public. And the opportunity for proper engagement is actually after the tabling of the...
Remember what I just told you? Is it the person's issue or is it the thing that they're sitting on? He did start speaking more quickly after that first pop. When I first heard that snap, I genuinely thought it was an assassination attempt. I thought somebody tried to shoot him.
It's actually an opportunity for members of parliament to actually digest.
Like, I'm so sorry, does that literally not sound like an assassination attempt? I didn't think his chair was snapping. I thought it was his bone snapping. After the first crack, he looked at her for help. What you do in a situation like that? He could probably tell deep down that that chair was about to snap. Do you stand up and start walking around the studio? Do you just sit there and then hope that the chair doesn't break while you're on air?
When I went to his bedroom to say goodnight, and he was crying because of the abuse that he was enduring in this school system.
Then why did you stay in Mexico?
Oh!
You need to leave. It's disgusting.
That's indicative of what these kids are experiencing. That's indicative of what our kids are experiencing.
I've never seen the full video. Obviously, I knew the shortened version of the meme. I didn't realize that was the rest of the context. Granny ain't turned her neck that far in years. What I've realized about this video is that old people really do not play around. If you want to mess around and find out with an old person, you really will. Her kid, I hope the school listened and actually did something about it. Obviously, that video's funny because like the whole meme context, but if you actually deep down the reason as to why that man's there, his child was getting bullied, most likely in a racial way. So even though we got a great meme out of it, you know, I really do hope that the kid's okay. I hope the school actually helped him, and I also hope that man got punched in the throat.
Fart equals shark. So when you have to your pants, you fart, but you accidentally it's called shark.
Well, let me tell you, I had on my gown one night.
Oh.
And I thought, oh, I've got to fart. And I got up and I all over the floor going to the bathroom.
So that's called shark.
Okay, thank you so much for that detail, Granny. At least we know that you sharted everywhere. Now, I can't really judge her because I've snorted, just sneezing, farting, and I've done it quite a few times. Maybe my bowels and my little holes are just getting a bit loose. As soon as she said, well, let me tell you, I instantly started laughing out loud. I just knew that a story was gonna come, and see people like that, they don't care what you think, they'll just tell you the story.
I know I told you that I was a skinny, petite Asian model. But in reality, I'm a 5'10", 300-pound black man from Chicago.
Oh! Remember how I told you Jeremy Kyle was the UK version of Jerry Springer? That's what I'm talking about. Jeremy Kyle was nothing compared to Jerry Springer. The way my soul left my body when he said that. One thing I find so funny is whenever they obviously get the transgender contestants on and they're talking like a lady and then their voice goes super deep. It really does kind of freak you out. It's a bit like a roller coaster.
What's something in your life you still can't believe happened?
The airplane crash.
Say more. You were in a crash?
No, I fell in love with a man and couldn't have him because I was married. 3 years later, I got a telephone call. This is Cabin Airlines. Your husband just died in a crash. And so I was able to marry my beloved 3 months later.
Oh my goodness.
All I'm gonna say is thank God she stayed loyal. You know, she could have went behind his back and was bouncing on him, but she decided to stay loyal. At least she didn't cheat on him. That's what I'm saying. See, nowadays they couldn't care less. You know, marriage is nothing. You might have a wife, but you'll have 50 other girlfriends. Well, anyways, guys, really for video there. That's some Instagram reels I like to send my friends. If you see me look at more Instagram reels, I definitely will. Chris Figure, subscribe, and see you all tomorrow for another video.